heading to Dubbo Zoo for the long weekend. Off we go from Ampole Heatherbrae through the Raymond Terrace and out through the countryside of Jerry's Plains to get to our lunch stop at Sandy Hollow Tourist Hotel. A nice lunch and then on further to Dubbo and checked into our accommodation at Dubbo Countryman Motel for Friday night, and then out to dinner at the Royal Indian Resto Bar for a beautiful meal. It was a great day of riding and fun. Bikes in Dubbo. Interesting ride yesterday. Sun, rain, so on. Arrived here last night, no problems. Breakfast for some this morning. Heading to the zoo. Should be an interesting day and more so an interesting night in the zoo.
We are. Arriving at Dubbo Western Plains Taronga Zoo.
You can hire electric carts, hire a push bike, or like us, just ride our motorbikes around the zoo. Should be fun.
We're heading to the zoo. Parked at the first exhibit. Got quite a few to look at. And this one is the African wild dog.
Got a nice complex.
African wild dogs, eh? Look at the colours. The African wild dogs can be mistaken for hyenas. The cute and feisty meerkats. Oh, they're cranky. The magpies are trying to get the food. The Harley hoodlums.
The hoodie game.
Alright, now you're on. Hello everyone.
Are we live?
We're live.
Hey, Hunter Riders.
This is just for you, Scotty. Look at our great bikes glistening in the beautiful rain. And our support vehicle.
I think these are the eland.
They've seen lots of different animals.
Yep,
Pretty cool.
been good. The giraffes are way down the back. There's the bongo all the way down the back. I'll have to zoom into it. The elcon, they're called.
Heaps of them in there. Not doing much, are they? Just like I'm sitting here because it's raining. Well, spitting every now and again.
The hungry, hungry hippo. Big but amazingly agile. Hippos are water lovers. Wow, that is one hungry hippo.
Have a safe drive, we'll see you soon.
Oh, look at the size of him.
He go in the water for sure. How long you've got to get him walking in the water, Sept?
It's going to go down the ramp into the water.
Oh, look, he's posing. He's going to come back out or?
Don't know. Big butt. The white rhinoceros. Apparently they're not white in colour. Their name comes from their wide upper lip. Unlike the black rhino, the white rhinos form complex families. Gentle giants.
I think they do. You see them in the wild, they running along.
Stopping to have lunch at the Waterhole Cafe in the zoo. Barbary sheep. These exhibits are around the Waterhole Cafe where we've had lunch. Yeah, I've done that already, sweetheart. Yeah.
Seriously, just poses.
Well, we finished lunch, which was yummy, and now we're off to see some more of the animals around the zoo. The one-horned rhino. They must cut the horn off. It's mum and baby. Here's another good exhibit. Look at these monkeys. And their Harleys. They are, aren't they? Look at this herd. They are called humans. The Siamang Ape, he's hanging around. Siamang does what?
Somebody's doing it. Oh, somebody's doing it.
He's with them. Look at this one doing a little swing as it goes into its little home.
What an excellent adventure. Beautiful area to walk. Lots of wild animals. Occasional mad cyclist. Needs a motor, doesn't he?
It's so cute. It comes coming out. They're having fun. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look at those white hands. The white-handed gibbon and the rain. Shaking the wet rain off. They're not monkeys, they're apes because they have no tail.
Walk on the road. Walk on the road.
Sure enough. He sounds like a fire truck. These are an Asian deer called fallow deer.
Yeah.
It's time to get Molly Meldrone out while the weather is good. Warning, you may want to close your eyes. In the camp kitchen, time to stop and relax, take some photos and have a snack and have a tour, which is organised for later on. Well, this is our evening tour of the zoo. We've seen a few animals, but these are the lions, and we might hear them roar during the night apparently. We are so close to our campsite. It's going to be an awesome night. We're about to have our buffet dinner that should be yummy, and then we'll go for another tour around the zoo to see the nocturnal animals like the Tassie devil, the wallabies and the koalas.
You've got it.
But our table's ready because we're hungry.
You ready?
We'll leave it, we'll pause it.
We'll be playing some games for a little while, then it'll be bedtime, and then during the night we might hear the lions roar.
You can't just do that and leave it there.
What a great day it's been. I think everyone's ready for bed. We're all so tired, and it's an early start in the morning to go see some more of the zoo. We're doing the morning tour. It's very hard to see the lemurs, but they are out there.
It's just for show.
They've got the strength of 5 grown males, so they are classed as dangerous. We never work in with them. You can see we've got some cable ties going across, and they're about to cut me off. So we have a boat that goes across, and we can put food on their island. But
The Siamang territorial call is very loud.
so this is their territorial. It is a natural behaviour, but it is also a stress behaviour. So we won't stay around too long anymore. Say, this is my island. I want you on. What are you doing? Too much noise. When they're parents, they learn a bit of a call, and when they make the line, they can find the call. And this call doesn't change. It stays exactly the same. If they make the wrong noise or the wrong sound, they stop, they start again, and they do the full stop
All right, we're about ready to leave. to have a look at a couple more exhibits. We'll probably leave about lunchtime back home. But this is the Billabong camping area. And the camping part has all finished. The zebra. How awesome do they look? Stripy horses. Look how tall these fellas are. We have the giraffe. Hello, pretty shark. Lazy cheetah. We're looking at the Asian elephant. Big, slow elephant. Someone lost their hat. Just pulled up at the Waterhole Cafe. We're going to have a bit of a break here, a coffee, and then we're going to go off to the front of the zoo and stop at the cafe there and the souvenir shop. Goodbye, Dubbo Zoo. We'll see you in a few years. Stop for some fuel at Sandy Hollow.
our goodbyes at the end of the trip.
We've said our goodbyes, so now it's time to head home. What a great weekend it's been.
Thank you.
That's okay.
That's weird.
See what I mean? It's just really confusing because that's like the booking confirmation of the early morning walk.
Happy birthday, Crystal. I hope you had a great day at the zoo. It was a lot of fun for all of us.
That's mother and her 3 offspring. She's got 2 daughters and a son. They can come, they might join us eventually, and they come through and they can come to both sides. So we kind of like rotate our hippos around. We'll head over here so we can see Nile maybe coming up the ramp. This is our little hay shed. Just want to make sure she is coming over. Nile, come on. Come on, Nile. Quite cool. So it's next level when you've got a sort of thing. They're incredibly dangerous, so their biggest defense mechanism, their weaponry is that mouth. It can go to about 160 degrees, and when it comes, I don't know if you've seen the footage of them on TV. When they're fighting, they'll slam it shut at about 2,000 psi. There's only one other animal that has the strongest set of jaws. Do you know what that is?
Crocodile?
Yeah, crocodiles are double, basically covering the cost of the lettuce. She's going to come right up here. I might actually just grab a rake and, oh no, I can leave the hay. She'll get the hay when she comes in. She'll come up here and she's going to open her mouth up once she's finished eating in that reward of hay there. That's her reward for coming over. And you guys are going to get some photos of her, and you're going to basically throw a lettuce into her mouth and have a really close look at the inside of her mouth. So we've under that skin, under that epidermis, which is about this thick, is pure muscle. Kind of like that Robbie Williams video. She would be completely covered in muscle. And she doesn't eat much food. So for such a large animal, hello sweets, you can see her left eye's a bit cloudy. She eats around 10 to 15 kilos of food a day. So an elephant, or actually a white rhinoceros, which is a similar weight. If you just want to stand there and stare at her, that's fine as well. Take your time, but you'll have 2 go.
That's on video mode.
It's on video mode.
Ready, Niall? I'll be ready when I'm ready, she says. Right, there were, well, in certain parts of the Nile there are hippo.
Bloopers!
Body, and then you have the big grass paddock. So our family of 4 hippo that you can see resting, whilst they are social and gregarious and only eating sort of grass. If anyone's been lucky to be to Africa before, when they're fighting, you're going to be feeding her some lettuce, which I have here, and that's why your encounter was so expensive. This is basically covering the cost of the lettuce. So actually, if you actually were to look at a hippo without its skin, have 2 goes. Yeah. So Nile's named after the River Nile. Woo!